Ladies, I must say three is a charm. The Bombay Walas may have dissed the Delhi Walis, but you want arts. I mean, you girls were fabulous, but tell me something. I saw a different facet to your personality. Like, as I said, Shalini, I thought was very timid. And here she was just like, nothing impacts me. Kalyani, I thought was a little restrained because the Kalyani I knew could have just got her claw sheets off and clawed out. And Riddhima, I think you were just like, I always thought you were quiet and all. You were quite the Fulchari.
So I think you knew me in school, right?
Yeah.
I had to change my personality because people would have just walked all over me otherwise. I had to have this outer persona, which is a very strong persona. If you knew me in school, yes, I was timid, but I did a lot of things, I did almost everything. Like, our school was like,
Yeah,
we were encouraged to do everything, but I had to build like a shell around me to survive everywhere in society, in different fashion world, art world. It's There was no option. Like, as that personality, I would not have made it.
absolutely. Must be feeling really bad about themselves. But Kalyani and Riddhima tell me about this personality because there is a screen personality that one sees and there is an off-screen personality also. How did you both balance this thing out?
No,
What?
so Pooja, for me, I think when I got into this, it was exactly a year ago. So it was Diwali, and the kind of business I'm in, I make silverware, etc. So there's a peak season for me. So I got into it overconfident, thinking, ha ha ha, been in front of the camera so many times, and I've done 1,000 interviews, and I've done little things otherwise also. But I'm camera friendly, let's put it that way. And I'm always, on my Instagram, you've seen if you have with Razon, this and that. Kar lenge. Middle of Diwali. Here I'm thinking how many thali sets am I selling or which client delivery is going, and I've taken on something as mammoth as this. I don't think I realized the gravity of the situation that I had put myself in and what I had signed up for. So if this is a constant with anyone who actually knows me more than doesn't, or who's been my Instagram follower maybe, etc. Listen, that Bengal tigress is very much alive within me.
I'm
But
so
Trust
glad.
me,
It's the
very
least
much
fine
it
here
is
alive.
with
there.
Ekam
Very,
essay.
It
no,
is
no, it's
there.
very much alive. I
Don't
think
doubt it.
it was also, sometimes you're in this situation where honestly I had a lot of anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety, and I've spoken about it on the show, and I have mental health problems. There was a time that it had escalated a lot. So that I was very anxious. I was very, very, very anxious. And then shooting this was, it's like it's not easy. Let me put it that way. I have so much respect for every actor, every producer, every director. I mean, it's a lot of hard work, and it's not like we were shooting for a year constantly. We had pockets of shoots, right? But it's very taxing, and we are all of us, or all three of us. We all have different aspects of our life, and we're all working. I mean, all of us are working women. So for me personally, also I have no family around, no one to even, like, sometimes you want to say something very personal. Ki, "Aaj, I did this, I did that, I said this, I said that." It's all in my head churning away, right? And there's also seven of us. So sometimes I used to just take a step back. I said, let them talk, or let someone else, because I mean, I didn't want to, I'm not that aggressive a person to, like, shout over someone or whatever. So sometimes it's okay for somebody else to talk. These all things come that with maturity. And I wasn't a lesser person, I feel, if I kept quiet, but your feedback is what I have got a lot of. And while I was shooting, I was told this. The girls are also saying, why isn't she like, why this is not the Kalyani we know, because they have known me for a very long time. We're not close friends or anything, but we have known each other for a long. So they've seen that vivacious Kalyani, which is very much there, Pooja, but it probably didn't come out on screen so much. But there were six other very, very powerful, vivacious, strong personalities. So, it was for me, maybe I didn't come out as myself as much as I could have had maybe portrayed myself to be. Sometimes I took a backstage, and I think that's come into play much more. I spoke a lot on my VDs, when you talk into the camera, a lot, a lot, a lot. But then obviously, there's only that many minutes. And if you show 7 people, you can't show everything and every sentence I've spoken. So, yeah, I think I got better as time went on. And I think I was actually very good with my VDs. But, unfortunately, I mean, we've all had scenes cut, and you have to edit it, obviously, because,
Yeah, of course.
hours of editing is one of the toughest jobs to edit and make a show. But it's turned out to be fantastic. And that's all that really matters end of the day,
Yeah.
No, agree. And Riddhima, also with you, you grew up in Bombay. I think you spent equal years in Bombay and in
Yeah.
the middle. You
No,
were in London.
Pooja, 28 years, yeah, in Mumbai, 16 years in Delhi.
Oh my God.
So for me, it's like, oh my God, I'm still andar se to Mumbai ka na.
But you had the Delhi
Dil
Wali
se.
flag flying high. And when I was seeing you, the same question came to mind. Why is she not in films? Because you would guard your expression. There were times when you wanted to lash out, but you would hold back. What was it like? And what was the reason that made you say, Chalo, main kar leti hu? Because, the thing is, your family is constantly in the spotlight, but you've kind of kept yourself away also.
Yeah, I know. But like I don't know. I guess, it was just, I think, as I've mentioned before, that, everyone's journey is unique to them. And I guess this was, it just happened, it was just the timing, I guess. So, yeah.
But did you enjoy yourself? Did you feel
I
that
had
this
a
was a
laugh.
role for you, or were you actually holding back? Because as your brother also said, she's unfiltered.
No, actually, this was a very, very exaggerated version of me,
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, end of the day, it's a show. You have to, you know, exaggerate, and you got to create a drama, even if you don't want to, but you can't hold back. So, no, but to your question, I've had the most amazing time. The girls, these ladies were wonderful. The Bombay ladies, of course, I've known for the longest time. Together, it was amazing. It was actually an amazing time.
Awesome. And Shalini, have you seen the memes that you have inspired? I just came across an article which said 10 lines to take from Shalini Passi in Fab Lives. Then
Best one-liners.
Okay,
Best.
so I am so surprised
gossip,
because
gossip gives me skin trouble. I mean, you were
but I
amazing.
say these things. I do this. I was like, listen, don't give me tension. I like, whatever. Like, I just need to be in good health, and skin is actually, and now they are not just
Social media
memes, but the
sensation you are.
doctors, the dentists, the doctors are saying it. Ayurvedic practitioners are saying that these hormones are released in the body. And I'm getting tagged on all these videos which are saying Shalini Passi was right. Being stressed and having bad thoughts about
Every
other
time I
people.
told her I'm stressed,
Can I
just
speak?
these packs of face pack the Shalini Passi to me. Ye
It's the
laga
new
le.
social
Can I
media
Mera
speak?
tension
sensation,
khatam ho
yeah?
jayega.
Sorry.
Charlie,
Can I
It's the
speak?
new social media sensation. You've gone viral, and how? And
Yeah,
this is
but
a quite timid Shalini Passi.
no, but the thing is that maybe it was all hiding inside me or whatever. But yeah, the thing is not just the memes. Memes are there are a lot of memes, but actually the doctors and the skincare brands, dentists, men like psychologist, like therapists are actually using that, which is quite cool, and people, and I mean it's just something else. Every day I see something else popping up, which is fun, and which is basically like one has made an impact. So I guess I
100%.
just got
Yeah.
a message from Jacqueline as well. She sent me a video because I was on call. She said recorded a video and sent it to me. I'll see it later. So like I have fans who are like actors now. So it's not bad.
Wow, wow.
Not a bad for someone coming from Delhi who had like
Not at all. It's
no training in acting or whatsoever. And yeah.
yeah.
No, absolutely. But ladies, who or what was the biggest revelation for you there? I have binged, watched, and loved every salacious moment of that episode, saying I want more. And you girls got my vote, honestly. Bombay just came across as like clannish and just a little wee bit jealous, if I may say so. But Who or what was the biggest revelation for you?
I think
I think
Pooja, you know, we wouldn't have had a space. Season three would not have happened if it wasn't for season
yeah.
one and
So
two. And
I
I
have
think
said
that
that
we can't
before. I
take
think
that
everybody
away.
picked up.
Yeah.
I've been saying this line since the day I walked into the Netflix office, and I've been saying it when the
Yeah.
seasons were released. And I think that I've been saying it, and the girls actually thanked me for saying this, that they made the platform. They took the first step to get ready, get onto the stage, share their lives, share their private moments and friendship. And it wasn't for them. They built this audience for us to get onto the platform.
If
And
they
I
were not such a
if
success, there
yes,
wouldn't
they were
have been
not.
a season three. So
Yeah.
I think we have a lot to thank
And
them for.
also, I
Yeah.
think biggest revelation for me was Seema. I absolutely like adored her. Seema was like so adorable, and I think Neelam has come out very strong in this season because she has. I mean, she's a legend, and we all have looked up to her, and her character has come out very strong. Which I know she's a strong woman, but she's never portrayed herself like that, and I've really enjoyed watching that transition. So those two were revelations for me.
What
Mahip is,
about
of course, always entertaining and fun, and Bhavna balances everything out. So
Riddhima? What for you? Because
Neelam for me, for sure. I mean, I've binge watched seasons one and two both, and to see her in a new light, in a different, she was more opinionated, in a good way. I would say she was more sort of, she let loose, a little bit. But I thought it was a revelation, and it was amazing just to see her I mean, of course, all of them, but she was a revelation for me.
and you are actually the so-called Bollywood insider. What is the biggest myth you think the show has broken about? It's a family. You come from the first family of films. Which is the
Yeah.
biggest myth do you think that this show has broken about the film industry?
The biggest myth.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a reality show, of course, but as I said, we are obviously exaggerated versions of ourselves, just to sort of, put ourselves out there, and we are sort
speak
of,
for yourself. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, where I'm concerned. Um, More sort of, but yeah, nothing is scripted, end of the day.
So I
Really?
think the revelation
Nothing.
is that, when
Nothing.
people see, like Mahip's daughter is a big star, going to her film is releasing next year. Bhavna's daughter is a star. Bhavna's second one is in singing. Seema's son growing up, etc. So they are real people. People just see them being photographed in the media. I think for everybody to see that they're actually real women, like all of us, like any other woman who has a home, who has working. So I think people need to see that even film stars or any other professionals also have a personal life. They also have the burden of so many things that they need to take care of. I think that is something that people should look out for.
And Kalyani also, when Delhi was getting a dress down for being overtly dressed, I mean, you want to like laugh because you have been the fashion face of this city for what? Over 3 decades?
Exactly, yeah.
You know, the thing is, I I'm from Calcutta. I've dressed like this since ask any of my school friends. I was always this sore thumb, I think, sticking out. But it didn't matter. I was wearing my mother's Banarsi sarees as dhotis, and by wearing turbans. When we were in Loretta, I was in school. Nobody dressed like that, and especially at that time. So it doesn't matter about their opinion of us dressing up the way we did. We are OTT, but that's Delhi. You know what I mean? And listen, this show was about that. The fabulous lives. The very title of this show is The Fabulous Lives. Now, Shani and I, we do a lot of charity work, but nobody was interested in seeing me
Yeah.
do jharu
So
in
basically,
Vasanthpunj, which I
that's
have
what I said.
actually
Fabulous.
done jharu to clean the city. I've been part of Green Delhi.
Yeah.
No one's
And
interested in that.
like we
They
were
want me to
while
wear
shooting,
the
I went to
gown and go
Bihar.
to Shalini's ball, for example. They want to see us in Shalini's ball dressed like the way we are, or go to a lunch in a poof. It doesn't matter. We dress like this only. I mean, it's also something we portrayed Delhi largely to be the glamorous side, the fabulous side, you know,
See, Delhi
of
is
Delhi.
basically, we are 1 foot in tradition and 1 foot
Yeah.
in our contemporary world. And it takes
Yeah.
a lot to actually be able to balance it. I feel like
Yeah.
people in Bombay or many metros, when they go to another city to, work, or if they're living there, they forget their traditions. And I think you have to give it to Delhi people. And even in South India, I see this culture, which is amazing. They have 1 foot in tradition and they are leading a very contemporary life, because
Yeah.
your values come from your tradition. Like, you'll just be like any other person. Like,
I mean, also
being
Delhi's,
Indian.
Delhi's also such a cultural mix of such
Yeah.
beauty of, I mean, it's the capital
Writers,
of the
theater,
country. We have the
dance.
power. We have the designers there. We have so craft. Like it's such a rich cultural heritage as well that we live with, and the kind of people we meet. We dress differently for different occasions. Like because we're talking about the fashion bit of it, and I think it's kind of come across, you know what I mean? And of course, we all have our individual styles and we've all dressed like the way we normally would. I mean, I've worn most of my own clothes from my own wardrobe, and we
Yeah,
had a
same here. I've
stylist
only worn my
who's
own wardrobe.
who's sourced
And
one or two things
Reading
yeah,
your
for me.
wardrobe, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I've
I've
only worn my
worn
own
most
wardrobe.
of
Curating your
Yeah.
it was
wardrobe.
from my own wardrobe. But the
Like,
thing is that this is the way, I mean, this is the way I dress. This is the
it's
way
not
I
like we
would.
saw something to just put it up,
Yeah.
and it's like it's
Oh,
everything. Like, I've worn these at the
Said that
show. And
maybe I wouldn't wear that dress to just a casual lunch. But
but
it's
also saying that,
we're on a
Kalyani, coming
show, for
back to
God's
that
sake.
Karan's lunch was supposed to be a dinner, and we'd already reached
Yeah.
Bombay. We did not have
That's
lunch
true. Oh,
clothes.
I forgot
So please, girls,
that.
everybody has
Oh,
forgotten that.
yes.
Please,
It
I
was a
know,
Yes,
because
dinner.
I
I have
forgot.
come in with evening wear.
Yes, yes.
We'd come for shooting, so I'd carried some evening wear, which is like black, some darker colors, and satin stuff. That dress was the only light fabric color that I had. We had come in from Delhi to shoot, so we were
But
told
you
it's going
looked
to be.
I
Remember,
amazing.
forgot
we were
that.
told
But you
it was
looked
an evening
great.
shoot. Girls, remember? Yeah, it was supposed to be an evening shoot, shifted to lunch. That's why we were dressed like
okay,
that.
so
It
now
doesn't
we
matter.
know
You
the
looked
back,
fat.
Now
It
you know
doesn't
the
behind,
matter.
back.
Thing.
This
we
is
know the
revelation.
behind the scenes, and Kalyani
You
also
have the best revelation now. You have the best.
But Riddhima, if I was to ask her, since you've known these people, a word of advice you would give Mahip, Neelam, Seema and Bhavna.
Mahip, I want to see the fiery self again. I thought she sobered down a little bit, but
Hmm.
I guess that's because as she mentioned, she was, unwell, and I mean, um she's okay, but I want to see the Mahip back, Um Neelam, I'm very proud of for putting out and for saying what,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
for literally,
that's amazing. Yeah.
yeah, amazing. Like she said it all. Seema, love her the way she is. Bhavna has definitely switched over now. Switched over matlab pehle fence pe thi, now she's no longer on the fence,
But
which is great.
which
Yeah.
person from your family actually can take these Bollywood wives? Like, take them chin on. Like, which person from your family other than you? If you were to send somebody from your fam to the
Why would
Bollywood.
anyone want to
Want
take
to
them?
take them. Yeah, they're so fun and together.
No, they
Like,
are
yeah.
nice girls. They are lovely girls. No,
I
nobody
mean,
wants
in
to take.
reality show, do
No,
you think you have
my
for
friends
reality?
used to call me every day. They say, just tell us the scenario and we'll write the lines for you. We know you're not like, you are not at all like, you have no this thing. You send us what's happening and we will. I said, what are you saying? I said, I don't need your help. So
No,
Awesome.
nobody.
No,
many,
this
many,
is
many
We had
friends.
unlike
They're amazing.
the perception that is scripted, nothing is
Nothing
scripted.
is
No,
scripted.
nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, I was asking Riddhima, who would you send now to say
I
season
wouldn't
4?
send anyone.
You would go yourself again, game for the 4.
Yeah,
We
because
all
I
fight
love
our
them.
own battles
Yeah,
if we have
Love
to.
them.
We don't
exactly.
need
Animal
Well
try
said,
help.
Kalyani.
from Ozempic face,
Yeah,
what instead of
that's me. That's me, the Ozempic face. I lost 7.5 kilos, and I guess I wasn't really obese. So when you lose, you take Ozempic to lose much more than that. Anyway, the 7.5 kilos that I lost, and I think these two ladies are witness to it. I gave up drinking for a year. Well, since I got to know I was going to, because progressively I had put on weight, so I was but it's super hard as you grow
Yeah.
older to lose that weight. So I went to a dietitian, Tahira Kocher, and everyone goes through her now. They make it like, because I've spoken about her on social media, etc. She was amazing. And she tells everyone that, no, I'm sorry. Firstly, she doesn't take on clients unless you're really serious. She's saying that as far as Kalyani goes, if you have her dedication and her military discipline, only then
Yeah.
waste my time and your money. Otherwise, don't come to me.
Awesome.
Pooja, I have gone to friends' homes with boiled eggs and avocado. I mean, my
My
friend
son
Tia
has
Paul
trained
was
her.
telling me the other
Robin
day.
was training. My son has trained
Yeah,
Kalyani.
Wow.
Robin and I used to meet at the gym.
He has crashed her. She has went to his gym class, learned the lessons,
Yeah.
and then Robin's like,
Amazing.
Mom,
Yeah.
Kalyani auntie, like, why you put Kalyani auntie on me to? I said, but just help her. She wants to lose weight for the thing. And then
Robin
Robin
has
told me,
killed
aren't you
me.
happy that I made Kalyani auntie lose weight? I'm like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very happy, but now
That's
she lost too much
amazing.
No,
weight.
but I really worked on it. So it kind of was and Ozempic is also, listen, each to their own, whatever it was, I didn't certainly take. And also because I think
Harmful.
Mahip has this whole diabetic problem. It's a diabetic a medicine, which now is being used for this. And each to their own. I have no judgment if you want to take Ozempic and lose weight, but I didn't have 30 kilos to lose. I lost literally 7.5 kilos over nine
But
and a
it's your
half
hard
months.
work.
That's not
Anyway,
even 1 kilo a month. Now, after doing all that, if you don't lose a kilo a month, you should be ashamed of yourself. But
Absolutely.
No, but you
you
did
know,
well. You did well,
I think I
Kalyani.
look fab
You look
with my
fab.
weight loss.
All three look fab, and Shalini
amazing.
juices and soups, and Riddhima's yoga. So as Kalyani has told her, give us your go-to. How do you look the way you both do?
Me? How do I
No,
look the
no,
way I do?
no, you told her it was. I'm asking Riddhima and Shalini, since we
Yeah.
Yeah.
worked out.
So
Riddhima.
I dance for an hour and then I do Pilates and weights for an hour. So 4 to 6 is my workout time. I don't accept any. So that's my workout time in the morning. I take raw foods like raw juices till 6 p.m. I drink like so much ghee in the morning. So
Wow.
I have I believe I have made this diet which is based on Ayurveda and like raw food, and then post 6 I eat cooked. I don't eat anything from a bottle. I don't take any medicines, even if I'm very ill, very, very ill. I only for take herbal stuff, herbal concoctions. And I what else do I do? Yeah. So
You're disciplined. You're
I'm very
disciplined.
disciplined. If I'm going for a, like,
Man.
even you saw me, I was just having my, I don't care. Like if I have to eat in the car, I'll eat in the car. If I have to eat before, I don't eat out at all. Like I would not eat out at all. And I'm really disciplined and I eat early by 7:30 and
Awesome.
I work out every day and I love
Yeah.
dancing. And I'm also like really I don't like to lose too much weight because then it shows on my skin. Like I want my skin to be, building collagen and stuff like that. So
Wow.
I'm quite obsessed. I think not so obsessed with being slim. I'm obsessed with good
Yeah.
skin.
So, man, she's a textbook. Riddhima, what about you? I know you are a yoga warrior. I
Yeah,
see that.
but Pooja, I'm also a Kapoor, so I don't believe in diet. I eat everything, properly. I eat everything, but yes, and I don't believe in like becoming thin and whatever. No, I don't want. I want to lead a healthy life. So I
Yeah.
eat everything and I do my yoga, and I've been doing yoga for the past um 14 years now. So that's the only that's the only workout I do rather. I don't hit the gym. I don't do any other cardio. Yoga is the only form of workout that I do.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies. And
Thank you.
before I go,
Uh,
Riddhima, you're Bombay Wali also, Delhi Wali also. I know you had to be Delhi Wali. Which city actually has your heart, like your heart beats for?
I can't
So
say.
I would always like Delhi is home for me. I was born here, brought up here. I got married here, and I live here. Delhi is my home, and Bombay is some place where I love going. It's a city of dreams. I think it's a city of dreams for everyone. The
Yeah.
energy and the vibe is so different, but Delhi grounds me. And I think I really can't decide. I love them both. I love Bombay for the energy, for the people, for the it's like a city of dreams. It's like it is what it is, and I love living in dreams. So you decide.
You should have your own reality show, yeah, Shalini. I'm so like,
She needs
सच
a
को
show
चल
of
रहा है,
her
आप
own.
जब आके आप आ
Yeah.
जाओ,
and Riddhima, you
चल
should
रहा
have
है.
opted for movies, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
her
thing
facial
is,
expression.
abhi to I'm a Delhi wali, but you can't take the Mumbai out of a Mumbaiker, yeah. So there you get your answer.
And Kalyani is, of course, our Bengal tigress. And next time you
Yes.
have to see the claws out.
Yeah.
But
Bengal
really,
tigress living in Delhi, when now Delhi's home, I can't really Delhi's home and Delhi's given me so much.
Yeah.
Delhi's given me work, Delhi's given me fame, Delhi's given me amazing friends who are, it's not a hashtag, but they honestly treat me as family, like literally. So, and that's without having a semblance of family in a city like Delhi, where people perceive it to be like unfriendly. That's home for me now, which says a lot. I love it.
Thank you, Kalyani.
thank you so much, ladies. You were graceful. You were entertaining, and I had a riot. And I'm sure you've got the feedback from all, and I'm sure you've Googled also. You're all trending. But thank you so much, and happy
Thanks,
Diwali.
Pooja.
Bye.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
Pooja.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Don't miss out. Log on to oneindia.com for more updates.